All your knockouts is spectacular. You know what that means? All this good stuff happening to you. You know what that means? That you're favored by God. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know that, right? But this is
Otherwise,
something, this is something that you may not know too. When you're
When
favored by God, you're also favored by the devil.
Nick Kajazi, the founder of the Mendez Cartel, another YouTube video. I'm going to give you guys a full day of eating, every single meal I'm eating to get shredded for summer. I've already been cutting for about 12 weeks, so I'm nearing the final stages of my cut. So this is what I'm eating on the last few weeks of my cut to finish it off and get shredded for summer. All right, meal one is 80 grams of oats, 20 grams of Nutella, and 200 grams of skimmed milk all mixed in. That's my breakfast. This is one of my favorite meals. I look forward to this every single day. It's delicious. I love it. Some would say, why is the Nutella in there? Nutella, how are you gonna have Nutella on a cut? It's only 20 grams of Nutella. If you can have certain foods in a controlled quantity on a cut, no matter what. So that's my first meal. I'll put the macros on the screen. Okay, meal two is going down right now. This is the meal I have before I train. It's a high-fat meal. I have 6 medium eggs with 2 pieces of toast. I'll put the macros on the screen once again. And I forgot to mention, every single morning I have a Monster energy drink in the morning. 0 calorie. Some people would say this is unhealthy, but it's a 0 calorie, high caffeine option that, you know, gets my energy levels up in the morning, especially when you're cutting and you don't have much energy. I do prefer this. I'm not a coffee guy, so I always have this in the morning. So I forgot to say, my last meal, I have this with my oats. All right, guys, this is my post-workout meal. 450 grams of zero-fat yogurt with 150 grams of berries mixed in and 20 grams of natural honey mixed in as well. And I also have a Pepsi Max with this meal, which is about 1 calorie to help lower my hunger. Make sure as well you drink loads of water. Drinking water is incredibly important. It fills you up. Make sure you stay hydrated. It's so important on a cut to stay hydrated, and it also takes up space in your stomach so you feel less hungry. It's very important also to eat satiating foods. Yogurt's a very satiating food. This is nearly half a kilo purely just of yogurt, half a kilo of food, which is about 200 calories of just yogurt. And then you throw the berries in and the honey, it's about 650, 700 grams of food. This fills me up. I'm going to talk in more detail about what a satiety index is and why you should focus on eating more satiating foods over the course of a cut. Last meal before bed, here's what I'm eating. 200 grams of white rice with 180 grams of chicken, and then I've put on about 30 grams of medium Nando's sauce, very low calorie, makes it taste a little bit better, makes it more appetizing. I have a banana, 80 grams of banana covered with 15 grams of natural peanut butter. And then I have some broccoli to finish off. I don't really count the broccoli, it's about 30, 40 grams of broccoli to get my macros in. That's my last meal before bed. So what is a satiety index? A satiety index is basically an index ranking foods based on their levels of satiety. Foods that are higher in satiety are foods that fill you up better, create a greater feeling of fullness, that reduce your appetite after eating them, that don't make you feel as hungry after you've eaten these foods. Foods that are typically high in protein, such as salmon, such as chicken. These are great foods that are very high in satiety and great foods to have on a cut when you're trying to lose fat. Foods that are lower down on the satiety index include foods that are typically processed, high in saturated fat, such as donuts, chocolate, fast food, KFC, McDonald's, that are very easy to overeat and terrible choices to have on a cut, because how quickly can you eat 100 grams of chocolate? In seconds. It's a lot easier to eat these foods and overconsume and go over your given macros, which is in the long term going to make it far harder for you to lose fat. Furthermore, when you eat foods higher in satiety, you're inhibiting ghrelin, which is a hormone produced in the stomach that increases hunger, and you're stimulating leptin, which reduces appetite and increases expenditure. So when you focus on higher satiety foods, your cut is going to be far easier, it's going to be seamless, it's going to be effortless, and it's not going to be as difficult to stick to your given macros. People that typically struggle to lose fat are people that have the wrong food choices. So make sure you have the right food choices, as I've tried to display in my full day of eating video, and don't stray off into processed foods. You can lose weight eating any type of food, but it's far harder when your food selection is poor. No, you don't understand, Don Roberto. You don't understand. They gave me a lifetime ban at my gym. They said I could never come back. They painted me as this evil, dangerous man, which you know I'm not. You know I'm a good man. You know I'm a man of honor and dignity and respect, Don Roberto. Guide me, Don Roberto. Guide me. I'm currently here with Don Roberto Julio Mendez, the true founder, the real founder of the Mendez Cartel, the man that started it all. And in times of uncertainty and need, I always look to Don Roberto for guidance. As you may know, I was given a lifetime ban at my gym and they told me I can never come back, so I've recently had to change gyms. You can watch my last YouTube video on exactly why that happened. But anyway, guys, that's the YouTube video. Thank you for watching a full day of eating. Hopefully that gives you some ideas, some information on how you can cut and how you can shred down and get absolutely diced for summer. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok, Nick_Hijazi, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. And as always, long live King Charles III and God bless Sir Winston Churchill.